7 signs of a manipulative personality. Manipulation is an attempt to gain control of a situation. A manipulative person may resort to different tactics to get what they want. Learning the telltale signs can help you cover yourself. Hearing the word no or seeing a loss of control may not be delightful. For some people, it's more delicate to witness than for others. So, at times, an existent may resort to covert or underhanded strategies to achieve their asked outgrowth. This is known as manipulation tactics. Manipulation exists on a diapason, and at times it can be subtle and delicate to describe, but it may still leave you feeling off. Is there a manipulative personality type? No. There's no personality type that may be called is considered a guest that occurs on a diapason, with some strategies being more severe or dangerous than others. In some cases, manipulation tactics can be pathological, meaning they do constantly, for a long time, and across circumstances like work, academy, and particular connections. This pattern of jest could be a symptom of a beginning personality complaint, like narcissistic personality complaint (NPD) or other internal health conditions. Why manipulators act the way they do? In general, people manipulate others to get what they want, to cover their pride, and to avoid having to take responsibility for the consequences of their conduct. They may feel the need to discipline, control, or dominate their mate. They may be seeking pity or attention, or have other selfish motives. They might also be trying to change or wear down a mate and in trouble to have their own requirements met. People who use manipulative guests in connections occasionally come from a dysfunctional family of origin, the family they grew up in. They might have had to manipulate in order to get introductory requirements met or avoid harsh discipline. Or they may have been emotionally manipulated by their parents and learned how to interact with others through what they observed and endured. What is manipulation? Manipulation is the exercise of dangerous influence over others. People who manipulate others attack their internal and emotional sides to get what they want. The person manipulating, called the manipulator, seeks to produce an imbalance of power and take advantage of a victim to get power, control, benefits, and/or boons at the expenditure of the victim. Manipulation can be in close or casual connections, but they're more common in nearly formed connections. In a way, everyone can manipulate others to get what they want, but manipulation is defined as any attempt to sway someone's feelings to get them to act or feel a certain way. Manipulators have common tricks they'll use to make you feel illogical and more likely to give in to their requests. Many common exemplifications include guilt, complaining, comparing, lying, denying, pretending ignorance or innocence, condemn, mind games. So here are 7 signs of a manipulative personality. But before starting, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Also, do not forget to share this video with a friend in need and let them know that you care. Also, at the end of the video, do not forget to interact with us and mention your views in the comments below, because we love to hear from you guys and we really appreciate your efforts. So let's begin. 1. Gaslighting. A person who's gaslighting you may lie to you, condemn you for effects, and minimize what you are feeling. They might say, "You are crazy," or "You are too sensitive." Someone who's gaslighting you tries to make you feel that you are not good at expressing yourself and that your passions and feelings aren't real or valid. People gaslight in order to deny any wrongdoing on their part and to assert control over what you suppose and what you do. Still, pay attention to how you feel after you spend time with them. If you suspect someone is gaslighting you, you might feel confused, disappointed in yourself, shy, or like you cannot trust yourself. 2. Passive, aggressive behavior. As opposed to using direct communication, a person who behaves unresistant, aggressively does not express how they are really feeling. Your mate might use avoidance tactics, similar as laboriously dodging you or dodging the discussion of certain motives. 4. Affront can be another sign of unresistant aggressive communication. A person who's carrying unresistant aggressively might try to get attention by making exorbitantly dramatic gestures, like sobbing or pouting. They might use immature emotional responses to bait you into asking them what is wrong without just coming out and saying it. 3. Lying and condemning. Someone who's emotionally manipulative will most probably avoid taking responsibility for their conduct. They might blatantly lie or exaggerate effects to portray light. They might indeed shift the blame to you, making you misdoubt yourself and what actually happened. This is another illustration of gaslighting. Though numerous of us tell white falsehoods or lies that we consider inoffensive, a person who's emotionally manipulative will probably tell falsehoods to mislead you. 4. Pitfalls and coerciveness. Someone who coerces you using pitfalls or force to get you to do commodity is being emotionally manipulative. 5 for case. Your mate might hang to leave you because you will not go on with exactly what they want you to do. Your mate might hang you by saying they'll hurt themselves. They're using the trouble of tone, detriment to get you to do what they want. They may or may not actually hurt themselves, but tone detriment should always be taken seriously. Someone who threatens to hurt themselves should seek comforting from an internal healthcare professional. You can encourage your mate to seek help, while still administering any boundaries between yourself and them to cover your emotional and physical safety. 5. Guilt, tripping, the first, and conceivably the most frequent tactic that manipulative people use is designedly making you feel shamefaced, indeed over the most inconsequential effects. You may find that no matter what you do, they will always find a way to guilt-trip you and make you feel bad. This tactic is also designed to make you respond a certain way. It preys on your desire to please them and be a good person. Guilt tripping can also be verbal or nonverbal, and frequently takes an unresistant aggressive tone. Then's an illustration. Sarah comes home from a long day of work, and only Sarah asks her hubby, "Did you make regale?" Her hubby replies, "No, I allowed. You were going to make it. You are a better chef after all." He frowns and continues, "If you love me, you'll make us regale." Sarah also feels down, and despite not wanting to cook moment, she feels indebted to make her hubby happy and does what he wants. This is just one of numerous possible exemplifications. And guilt tripping can show itself in numerous ways, so be apprehensive and dissect the situation. Do they try to make you feel shamefaced? 6. The silent treatment. Another common strategy that manipulative people will employ is the silent treatment, generally used when people are worried. These individualities will designedly use it to get a certain response out of you. By ignoring your calls, textbooks, and emails, they want you to keep running back and supplicate for their attention. When they don't respond, it can produce negative feelings like anxiety and distrustfulness. For illustration, numerous studies may fight in your head, similar as "Did I make effects worse?" or "I hope they don't detest me." Manipulators want you to feel this way, so that when they ultimately respond back, you have good passions, like a sense of relief. It's a way for them to have control over your feelings and well-being. 7. They twist the data. Emotional manipulators are masters at altering reality with falsehoods, fables, or misstatements in order to confuse you. They may exaggerate events to make themselves feel more vulnerable. They may also understate their part in a conflict in order to gain your sympathy. For illustration, I asked a question about the design and she came at me, yelling about how I no way did anything to help her. But you know I do, right? I cried all night and didn't sleep a wink. Manipulation might feel like an easy or natural way to deal with a delicate issue or to get effects to go the way you want them to. But it's hurtful and dangerous to your connections. You and your loved bones earn honest and loving communication. Still, take way to address the guest before it becomes worse. If you're passing manipulation in a relationship, bandy the problem with the other person, establish clear boundaries, and be willing to walk down if they aren't willing to change. We hope the signs mentioned above of manipulation will help you see how you were being gaslighted or exploited. While it may be easy to identify these signs and break up with a manipulative mate, it's tough to recapture a sense of confidence in tone, worth. Relate to the infographic below to help you understand how you can recover from such a manipulative relationship. So this is all for today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, because we love to hear from you guys. Also, do not forget to share this video with a friend and let them know that you care. So that's all, and I will see you in next one.